So we'll close out our Myst playthrough here with a little walkthrough of what is essentially sort of an epilogue for fans of the series. And I will say this looks beautiful in the remake. This is definitely, you can see why they had the advantage of the Unreal Engine and kind of modern tech. They took advantage of that to really kind of show off a little bit here. Just a beautiful little hazy, cold winter night. Very atmospheric. You can hear the wind rushing. He describes in the book how cold and dark this place is. So you'll notice we've got a pipe here, a lovely catwalk with another... Oh! There's a creature out there in the water. It's exciting. There's some life out here. Oh, that looks cool. I want to go to whatever that is. Another good rule for Myst and Myst likes. See something neat looking, try to get to it. This one's not too complicated. It's cold, kind of rusty. Nothing happening yet. Alright. Alright, so let's charge this bad boy up. There we go. Alright, we're into the green. Nice. And start it up. Okay, it's running. Alright, so our generator has started up. Always make sure to operate your generators a good distance away from the home. Don't keep any windows open near them. Do not run them in your garages. God forbid inside your house. But we do want to pipe some of the heat in here. You'll see that this place is very cold. It has definitely been weathered by age, and we're going to close the doors. Because with the doors closed and the fire running, you can hear the crackling. We are going to very slowly start thawing out the house. So this is important so that we can operate. Oh, that's so cool. You can see it darkening, right? It's all kind of crackling, right? So that's important. We're going to need that. This also lets us operate this lever. Which gives us another set of knock stairs. We can climb up. And up here we've got some mats, some beds, some very humble living. And this is somebody's journal. Another up. This is one of the son's journal. My brother is right. So this is Cirrus. He doesn't get that I barely use these, but here I am writing in it. It's always a kind gesture. So you can see his attempts at drawing and kind of his different handwriting. This is a time when they were kind of following their father's footsteps a little bit. I know father's opinions mattered a lot to Cirrus, and this is Achenor's journal. Cirrus, if you're reading this, that was a joke. Don't go crying to father. Right? Look at you. You think no one knows what you're planning, but I do, because I'll keep an eye on them. So they're starting to get suspicious towards each other. Stupid people, you know. They do struggle, and you get a lot of sort of the difficulty and grief that these two kids are going through. But you also get these clues. Right, so we've got this one. Cyan, blue, orange, white is our color clue, and then the circles and the numbers. You take these down, and what these will be is a kind of a clue to like a little fun bonus thing that they gave us at the very end of this age to play with. And it's the experiment that, here's Cirrus' journal. It's exciting to see one of father's ages so soon after he completes it. So you can see that he's a little more into this world than Achenor is. He's got some diagrams about how the elevator works and kind of how to get into places. It won't work if it's cold. Okay, so like the lens and using the lens to look down in the book. And what they've kind of been developing is this system of a series of lenses that can look into an age, which is an exciting thing because he's talking about the ability to maybe see his family or see into worlds even if they're not there. This is a point where Cirrus and Atris are separated from Achenar and Catherine, so there's something a little kind of sweet about wanting to be able to connect across worlds like that. So now that we've heated things up, we can head through this not at all creepy hallway. Call the elevator. Should be on its way. Just gonna barely make it, right? Okay, so let's head up. Alright, so the first thing we get to do here is just kind of something fun and playful. Right, upper color, lower color. So that is an accessibility option that came with the new version. So if you have difficulty seeing colors or difficulty hearing sounds, it will print out exactly what you are hearing or what you are seeing. So we can pick, like, say, orange and cyan. And these lightning bolts would fire, and it gives us a beautiful Aurora Borealis. So this was a device that they were playing with to kind of create, you know, these electromagnetic sky patterns. Now there is a specific puzzle we need to do here. What is the combination of numbers? I actually don't remember. Is it 1400, 1300? So it might be. I'm gonna leave it at. I think it's maybe 500. It might be 1400 between them. So yeah, let's see if I can adjust these. Oh, I have to turn it off first. And then adjust to 500. Let's do 500, 900. Alright, magenta. We'll go straight 80s here. Alright, so we will paint the sky, a little retro arcade, and head back in. Now we'll notice not only do we have this button, but we've also got this. So that rotates us. And stepping out here, you've just kind of got a nice view of the tower that's responsible for work here and kind of the results of it. But now that we've rotated, we can also go down. So now we're facing the other direction of the elevator from when we originally came up, so we're going to have something else to look at. And that is a little secret room here. We have our Myst linking book if we want to head back. We also have a journal, and this is the second volume of Rhyme. You can see the lenses here positioned a certain way. Before spending any time with my experiments, I must finish construction. So both Cirrus and Aknar are with me this time, and this is really sweet. Reading this, you can see he talks about, you know, the difficulty of doing things with them without Catherine, but, you know, how much it means to him. There's our 1400s, there's our clue. So 1400 is the correct combined frequency for Rhyme. And that Aknar and Cirrus have some kind of shared secret they're keeping from me. I admit great curiosity, but it's better to let them have something that theirs alone. So he's trying to be a good dad, he's trying to teach them the age, he just didn't, you know, things didn't work out for them. No, the rotation for the elevator is only at the top, so you have to go from inside up to the top of the elevator. Then once you're inside the elevator at the top, you'll see the button that can bring you, that'll rotate the elevator and come back down. So the rotation part's only at the top. Right, so now I would know, now I would go back up and set it to the correct value. Alright, so here's the information on that. Alright, whoops. Alright, and then down again. So we'll go down a second time, and this is basically this is the final room of the final thing that got finished. And it is 11:45, so we're at about closing time, but I'm just going to give you a quick peek before we close out here. This is the dimensional sort of imager that they've created here. And what this does is it allows them to peek into different ages. Like, see, we have Ribbon is what it's set to right now. You've got blue, green, magenta, white. And these lenses, we have the ability to change their height. We have the ability to change the lens's color. And then there's some rules about how the lenses work that help you solve this puzzle. You can see that the top and the bottom lenses can be no more than 11 steps apart. No two sequential lenses can have a matching iris size. The color frequency must be unique, and it must decrease. No, it can increase or decrease as it gets closer to the book, but it must do so in order. So these are all the things that they were learning as they were kind of building these lenses together. And each one, like you'll see the ones that they built around here, right? Like orange, magenta, blue, cyan, with numbers on them. As you find these throughout one, each one of these is a clue to one of the ages. right? It's like we found it, even after all these years, I recognized it in an instant. Orange, blue, infinity in a bottle. Like, so it's not quite complete. But all the clues you need to have here to kind of find all of these different ages are around. This is where I think the one thing I forgot to put in my notes is the one age I wanted to show you all, and I'll just take an extra minute here because, you know, we can steal it, and then we can all run to the FMV panel at noon together. Rhyme, age, ribbon, lens configuration. Let's hope I get what I need here. Okay, so the rhyme of the solution is, yeah, so it's so infinity in a bottle. It's kind of incorrect. Someone actually write this down. Here we go. It starts with lens 1, orange, open 15. So an open lens, orange, 15. Put this down. Let's bring this down to 15. Okay. Orange, open 15. Lens 2 is blue. Closed. So that's the most closed one, and 12. Next one is going to be cyan, medium, and 8. So bring this lever to the middle. And the last one's going to be green, closed, and 4. Hopefully this gets us what we want. Okay. Now let's activate this. Oh, sorry, yeah. That's going to take some mechanical. We want to pull the trigger. Let's see what we get. So, because we set it to 1400, and we get this beautiful kind of live look. And you can see it's not really real, right? Like, you come up to it and there's this imaging. But this is ribbon. So, you can kind of see and imagine the ability for them to reach across ages and look into these things through the books. This kind of exciting experiment that he had with his sons as sort of a last happy memory before it all fell apart. So, on that maudlin note, there really isn't anything left to explore in Myst, and that kind of concludes our quick hour and 30-minute sprint through it. So, about 3 minutes too long, but that's it.